Welcome to Legends of the Flame, where guardian dragons watch over the night. And every story is told in calm and quiet light. Tonight's story is called The Star Sentinel. Long after the sun had slipped beyond the hills and the last colors of dusk had faded from the sky, the stars began their quiet work. Most people never noticed. They thought the stars only shimmered, only sparkled, only filled the darkness with distant light. But high above the drifting night winds, moving gently between constellations, there flew a guardian few had ever seen. The Star Sentinel. His body was woven from starlight itself, each scale glowing like a tiny constellation. His wings shimmered with soft trails of silver, as though the sky itself followed wherever he went. He did not sleep in caves or clouds. He rested among the stars. And when night wanderers lost their way, that was when he began his watch. He saw the lonely traveler on a quiet road, uncertain which path to follow. He saw the sailor drifting too far from shore, with only dark waters all around. He saw the young dreamer staring out a window, feeling small beneath a very wide sky. To each of them, he gave the same gift, a light to follow. Not a blazing beam, not a sudden miracle, just a single star shining a little brighter than the rest. Sometimes it appeared just above a mountain pass. Sometimes it hovered low near the horizon. Sometimes it reflected softly in the surface of the sea. No one knew why that one star seemed different. But tired eyes lifted toward it. Worried hearts steadied. Feet found the next step forward, and slowly, gently, they found their way. Sometimes the star's sentinel stayed with them longer. Not by shining brighter, but by shining steadier. He watched as footsteps grew more confident, as hands loosened their grip on fear, as hearts remembered how to breathe again. For some, the journey took only a few quiet hours. For others, it lasted many nights. The Star Sentinel never hurried them. He understood that some paths are meant to be walked slowly, that healing does not rush, that finding your way back often begins with simply standing still and looking up. Above forests wrapped in moonlight, above silent deserts cooling after long days of heat, above snow-covered roads glowing faintly blue under the stars. He moved without sound, always watching, always present. When clouds gathered and hid the sky, he did not disappear. His light softened, filtered gently through the darkness. A reminder that even when the stars are unseen, they have gone away. He watched over those who felt forgotten, those who wandered, if anyone noticed their quiet struggle, those who carried questions they had never spoken aloud. And without words, without promises, he answered them the same way he always did, by staying. On nights when the world felt too large, his steady glow made it feel just a little kinder. On nights when sleep would not come, his slow movement across the sky gave restless minds something gentle to follow. And when dawn finally approached, painting the edges of the horizon with pale silver and blue, the Star Sentinel eased back into the vastness of the night. His watch was not ending, only shifting, because guardians like him don't vanish with the stars. They simply step aside, making room for morning. The Star Sentinel never chose the shortest path. He chose the safest one. He guided travelers away from steep cliffs hidden in shadow. He led ships around unseen storms. He stayed close to those walking through lonely seasons of life. When the road ahead felt uncertain and long, on the clearest nights, if you look very carefully, you might notice a faint silver shape gliding between the stars, not falling, not flashing, but moving with purpose, slow and steady across the sky. That is him, making sure no one who looks up in hope ever feels completely lost. Because even when the world is dark, there is always a light that knows the way. And he will follow your journey for as long as you need the sky. The Star Sentinel, quiet above, steady and light, guiding the lost home. And as the night grows still, the guardians continue their watch. And their light remains with you until morning.